Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 6 matchups on this NBA slate today, so go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below, and go ahead and check out the sponsor of the channel, ParlayPlay. Get $10 in risk-free entries when you sign up, and also you'll get $5 if you do refer a friend, which is pretty awesome. And also the minimum deposit is only $10, which you will get a 100% match. Good price point to get your feet wet there and hop in. Super fun, and take advantage of the free contests they have every day, especially for NBA. So really awesome ways for you to win money, and I think you guys will really enjoy the site. So go ahead and check out ParlayPlay, guys, and yeah, we'll hop into it here. 6 matchups, starting with the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Clippers opening up as 1-point favorites with the over-under at 222. The last 10 head-to-head, Clippers are 6-4, 5-5 covering in those 10. The over-under in the head-to-head matchups are 4-6. See, Morris and Batum, Winslow, man, are questionable Thursday. A lot of question marks. Clippers 8-2 in their last 10. Memphis 5-5 in their last 10. Clippers 9-4 in their last 13 against Memphis. 5-1 covering on the road. Memphis 2-4 in their last 6. Haven't been playing all that great here. Yeah, I like the Clippers here. Only a 1-point spread. They've been the better team. They've been playing really good, especially in their last 10 games. They've looked really good. Yeah, 1-point spread. We'll see all these question marks. If these question marks really mean anything for some of these guys for the Clippers. But as long as Paul George and some of their main core are playing, we'll take the Clippers on this 1-point spread on the road. Next matchup, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as 2-point favorites with the over-under at 222.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Spurs 6-4. Minnesota's 6-4 covering in those 10. Then the over-under in this matchup is 7-3 in those 10 matchups. Spurs, they really have not looked that good here. Just 3-7 in their last 10. Minnesota hasn't either. Just 2-8 in their last 10. Yeah, not a very good matchup here. If you want to do over-unders, the over-under 7-3 in their last 10. So the over-under looks pretty solid here. I'm gonna take Minnesota -2. I think they're a little bit more talented. Not that I even trust Minnesota more. I just think they have more scores and only a 2-point spread. 2 teams struggling. We'll roll with Minnesota, and I do actually like the over as well. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Raptors versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as 9-point favorites with the over-under at 213. The last 10 head-to-head, Toronto is 7-3, 9-1 covering in those 10 matchups. The over-under is 5-5 in those 10 matchups. Toronto 5-5 in their last 10. Utah 5-5 in their last 10 as well. I do see Anunoby, Boucher are both questionable. Watanabe is out. And then Utah, no injuries. Everyone looks good to go for Utah here. Toronto, man, they've really dominated the head-to-head battle, which is kind of crazy to me. But I like the Jazz here. The way they dominated this Philly team last game, 120-85. I mean, that was kind of a statement there. I just don't know if I could trust Toronto. They have been playing pretty decent so far this season, but just 1-5 in their last 6. Have not played that great recently. I like Utah to get a nice win here over the Raptors. We'll take Utah -9. All right, next matchup, we have the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as 8-point favorites with the over-under at 209.5. The last 10 head-to-head, both teams are 5-5. Philly 6-4 covering in those 10 matchups. The over in these head-to-head matchups are 3-6-1. Danny Green is going to be out. Thibault still out. Still no Embiid. Will Barton out for Thursday. Philly currently on a 5-game losing streak. They have not looked good here. Denver 7-3 in their last 10. Philly 2-4 in their last 6 against Denver. Currently 0-5 covering the spread on their 5-game losing streak here. Denver 6-0 at home, 4-1 covering in their last 5. Yeah, this Philly team has not looked good with all the injuries they have, and they've been struggling covering and winning. Yeah, not sure I love them here in this matchup. Yeah, we're going to roll with Denver. Next matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors opening up as 8.5-point favorites with the over-under at 207.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Golden State 10-0, 8-2 covering the spread, and then the over is 5-5 in those matchups. Golden State 8-2 in their last 10. Cleveland 6-4 in their last 10. Golden State 8-1 in their last 9. 7-1 covering against Cleveland. Cleveland 0-6 covering at home against Golden State. Yeah, love the Warriors in this matchup. It says Curry is questionable. Obviously, be sure to check Curry's status. That's definitely a big factor in whether you're going to pick the Warriors or not. As long as Curry plays, going to roll with the hot Warriors. In the last matchup, we have the Washington Wizards versus the Miami Heat. Heat opening up as 7.5-point favorites with the over-under at 209.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Miami 7-3. Washington 7-3 covering in those 10 matchups. And then the over is 6-4 in those 10. Washington 7-3 in their last 10. Miami 6-4 in their last 10. Washington 1-4 in their last 5 against Miami. Miami 5-1 covering at home. 4-1 covering in their last 5. Don't see any major injuries to really report here. Yeah, we're gonna roll with the Heat minus 7.5 here. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.